Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, January 23rd. You'll be interested to know, today is National Pie Day. This sweet holiday celebrates flaky crusts and creative fillings, with history reaching back to colonial kitchens and festive pie contests. Share a slice with friends and family, bake a playful mini pie, and raise a fork to join the fun. Go celebrate pie today. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Friday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking clean with waves around 3 to 4 plus feet. Conditions hold steady until about noon when they drop slightly to 2 to 4 feet. Winds are currently sideshore at 2 miles per hour, shifting to offshore at 1 mile per hour by 9 a.m. Expect the wind to pick up to onshore at 7 miles per hour later in the day. Best time to ride is at 9 a.m. with the 3-foot incoming low tide when the west swell is 3 feet at 13 seconds and the offshore wind is 1 mile per hour. The first low tide on Friday will be 2 feet at 8:15 a.m., followed by a 4.5-foot high tide just before 2. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 57 degrees for the water temperature. Expect clean conditions with 4 to 6 plus foot waves on Saturday as the swell holds steady throughout the day. Sunday sees a slight decrease in size with 3 to 4 plus foot sets, but conditions remain clean and inviting. Monday drops further to 2 to 3 feet, maintaining clean conditions, making it a more relaxed session for surfers. This morning, it's mostly cloudy, and it feels like 49 degrees, with 4 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5:24, and it will rise again tomorrow at 7:18. It looks like we're in for some partly sunny weather today, with temperatures peaking near 57, then dropping to about 54, along with a light north-northwest breeze. Tonight, expect partly cloudy skies, with a low around 47 and calm winds. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday will be sunny with a high near 60 and a north-northeast breeze of 5 to 12 miles per hour, then partly cloudy overnight with a low around 45. Sunday stays mostly cloudy with a high near 57 and a low near 48, while Monday and Tuesday are partly sunny with highs near 60 and nights in the upper 40s to around 50. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, UC Berkeley is set to break ground within the next few weeks on a 23-story dorm that will be one of the tallest buildings in Berkeley. Aimed primarily at freshmen, the 1,625-bed Bancroft-Fulton student housing will feature a fitness center, music rooms, outdoor terraces, and a 500-seat dining hall. Construction is scheduled to begin either the last week of January or the first week of February, with completion anticipated in 2028. Finding housing has long been a challenge for UC Berkeley students, and the university plans to extend its housing guarantee to 2 years by 2027. The Bancroft-Fulton dorm replaces an office building and adjacent parking lot, while a parking structure is being built down the block. Now on to sports. Did Sean Payton give the Patriots bulletin board material with his Super Bowl remark? The Broncos might be underdogs entering Sunday's AFC Championship game against the Patriots. However, Broncos head coach Sean Payton is confident in his team even without starting quarterback Bo Nix. When asked if he had a message for fans, Peyton remarked, "Well, they're going to have plenty of rest after this one, 2 weeks." The Super Bowl will be held in Santa Clara, California, at Levi's Stadium. Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel expressed that his team is plenty motivated for the game. Despite Denver being the top seed, the Patriots are favored by 4.5 points. Kickoff Sunday is at 3 Eastern on CBS. And the Seahawks, thankfully, have a couple of more practices before the team is fully ready to take on the Rams in the NFC Championship game. That gives banged-up players more time to heal. Seattle already knew it would be without running back Zach Charbonnet, who tore his ACL against the 49ers in the divisional round. The biggest question is who will be blocking for them on the far left side of the line. Head coach Mike McDonald believes left tackle Charles Cross has a good chance to play against the Rams. Otherwise, Seattle might have real problems. Kickoff Sunday is at 6:30 Eastern on Fox. In local sports, in a competitive matchup, Najee Marshall tied his season highs with 30 points and 9 assists, leading the Mavericks to a victory over the Warriors, 123-115, marking their season-best 4th consecutive win. Steph Curry had an impressive performance, scoring 38 points and making 8 of 15 shots from three-point range, becoming the first player in NBA history to attempt 10,000 shots from beyond the arc. The Warriors will face the Minnesota Timberwolves next, as they look to bounce back on Saturday. In top news, an exclusive look inside the largest effort ever mounted to keep the Great Barrier Reef alive reveals that Australia is doing everything to protect its iconic ecosystem, except perhaps the one thing that truly matters. Peter Harrison, a marine scientist, noted a smell in the water while searching for coral spawn. During a few nights in the Australian summer, corals release millions of sperm and eggs, known as spawn, which float to the surface. The Great Barrier Reef could collapse by the end of the century without steep cuts to carbon emissions. With nearly $300 million in backing, scientists are working tirelessly through the Reef Restoration and Adaptation Program, focusing on assisted reproduction to help coral thrive. In business news, the United States and China have finalized a deal to transfer control of TikTok's U.S. operations to a group of investors supported by President Donald Trump. TikTok announced that a new company, TikTok USDS Joint Venture, will operate under strict safeguards to protect national security. ByteDance will maintain a 19.9% stake in the U.S. operation, governed by a 7-member board mostly comprised of Americans. The joint venture includes notable investors like Oracle and Silver Lake, concluding a lengthy debate over the app's Chinese ownership. TikTok will continue to provide a global experience for its users. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 3% for the week to about $90,000. Ethereum is down 7.5% to $3,000. And XRP is down 2% to $1.92. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Apple's iOS 26 has introduced a bug affecting the virtual keyboard on iPhones, leading to unexpected typos. Users have reported that the keyboard occasionally replaces the correct letters with incorrect ones, even when the right key is tapped. A YouTuber named Mishi Nekamichi documented this issue, showing that pressing U can result in J. The problem appears to occur after the keyboard recognizes input, not due to autocorrect. Currently, Apple has not acknowledged the issue, but iOS 26.1 is in testing, and a fix may be on the horizon. And in entertainment news, Chris Pratt's sci-fi thriller Mercy will aim to knock down the James Cameron juggernaut Avatar, Fire and Ash at the weekend box office. The film is targeting $10 million to $13 million from 3,400 North American theaters over the weekend. Meanwhile, Avatar, Fire and Ash is aiming for $8 million to $10 million in its sixth weekend. This film, which cost $60 million to produce, takes place in the near future as a detective stands trial for allegedly murdering his wife. Cinema operators are hoping the momentum sustains despite a typically slower January. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American writer and humorist, James Thurber. And he said, "Humor is emotional chaos remembered in tranquility, offering a light in the darkest of times, and a smile in the face of adversity." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach.